Knock, knock. Evelyn looked up from her computer curiously. She had been working from home that day. A mysterious knock was a welcome break in the usual routine. She hadn't expected anyone to come knocking. After all, who did that in rural New York anymore? The next house was further than a mile down the road. Nevertheless, she rose from her desk and slammed shut her Lenovo. She tapped on its top with her fingers for a moment, considering whether the visitor would go away before a fresh set of knocks forced her to walk towards the door and peep through the hole. Standing on the other was a handsome man in his early 20s. He had short cropped hair with amazingly bright blue eyes that seemed to be peering right through the hole. Relieved by his handsome appearance, Evelyn opened the door with a warm smile. "Good morning, ma'am. My name is Lucas. I'm here to offer you a great deal on stainless steel knives. Normally, these things cost about $100 a pop, but we're willing to sell the entire set for only $150. Evelyn smiled, quietly berating herself for worrying as she began her usual response to salesman. "Hi, thank you, Lucas. That sounds like a really great deal, but I'm really not interested in buying anything today." Lucas sighed, resting the knives on the side of the railing. Ma'am, I know you've heard the whole shtick before, but the truth is, my boss is really getting on my case about my sales." He pointed to the camera pinned to his backpack. "It would really help if I was able to come into your beautiful home and do a demonstration for you at the least." Evelyn smiled again, transfixed by Lucas's eyes. "Well, I suppose that couldn't hurt." Evelyn stepped aside, leading Lucas into the kitchen as she closed and latched the door behind her, eyeing Lucas with lust as she nervously adjusted her hair. "The kitchen is, this way," she said as she entered the room and pulled open a drawer. "These are the knives I have right now." Lucas ignored her, walking over to the island at the center of the kitchen and carefully opened his black backpack before he lifted a clean set of shining stainless steel knives out and placed them onto the counter with a grin. "Now, ma'am, I'm not sure about the quality of what you have now, but these babies..." He carefully lifted a knife out of its careful black sheathing. "These babies can cut through anything." Lucas looked up, only to find Evelyn standing directly in front of him. "Even this?" She pulled up her shirt, unabashedly revealing a chubby, pale midriff. Lucas smiled, his eyes glaring directly into hers. "Even that." In a moment, the long steel knife cut through Evelyn's thin sequins shirt and into her abdomen. She let out a surprised gasp, staring desperately at Lucas as she tried to scream. But in a moment, she was on the floor. In a minute, she was dead. And yet, Lucas continued to stab her. Blood enveloped him, covering his as he laughed and cried and stared into her lifeless brown eyes. "Enough!" Lucas stops, the smiling creeping further up his blood-caked lips. "Had enough, old man?" A door slammed, and a man stepped out into the doorway of the kitchen. He was old, at least in his 60s or 70s, and he had a grizzled whitish-gray beard that looked as though it hadn't been maintained in months. His plaid shirt and faded jeans were stained repeatedly in the past, and he held an old Colt pistol that was pointed in Lucas's direction. Lucas laughs and casually unbuttons his blood-stained shirt as he turns his attention to the old man. "What's the matter? Not getting your material fast enough?" With that, he unclips the camera attached to his backpack and tosses it to the old man,